As an avid traveler, I've been in search of the perfect travel uniform for over a year, and I think I found it. When I say avid traveler, I do mean that wholeheartedly. I traveled every single month in 2024 besides December. I estimate I was on no less than 50 flights in 2024. So having a good travel uniform is really, really important to me. And there's a few key things that I look for in a travel uniform. In this video, I'm going to share what those things are. And I'm going to share the travel uniforms that I have tested out and then which ones I absolutely love. And I will also tell you why. My name is Labria Jones. And on this channel, I share things that I've tried, things that are working, things that are not working, in hopes that it helps you as well. And today, I have tried a whole bunch of outfits to wear to the airport. Some of them have worked, some of them have not worked. They may work for you, they have not worked for me. So in this video, I'm gonna share those outfits with you, and you can decide if they work for you. Most of them are still for sale, so I will actually link them in the description box, but I'm gonna go through like what worked with them and what didn't work with them as well, so that maybe they will work for you. So if you are planning to do more travel in 2025 and you wanna be both comfortable and stylish when you're traveling to the airport, on a train, whatever, then this video is for you. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, before I try on some of these uniforms and walk you through them, a few key things I absolutely need in a travel uniform are, and these are the basics, these are the baseline things I absolutely need in a solid travel uniform. One, I need it to be loose. Well, I know a lot of people travel in leggings and a t-shirt or leggings and a tank top, and I used to do that as well. What I have learned is that wearing leggings does not work for me because the fabric is too close to my skin. And especially if you're on a long flight, after a while that gets really, really, really annoying. So I need it to be loose. It doesn't have to be baggy, saggy, or anything like that, slouchy, nothing like that. That's not required. But it cannot be tight and close to my skin. Cause sometimes you just don't want all that stuff on you. Like I've literally been on a plane, like if I could just strip down. Anyway, so that is one thing. It cannot be tight. It needs to be loose. The second requirement for me for a travel uniform is the material must be soft. Itchy material, hard material, like I can't travel in jeans. I don't know how people do it. The fabric on the jeans bunches up behind my knees and ends up hurting by the end of my flight. So it has to be soft fabric. And then the last thing is I need to be able to be warm because a lot of flights are cold. I've been on flights where it's like freezing, like teeth shattering, freezing. And so it needs to be something that can be worn both to stay warm, but it has the flexibility of it not being so warm. Like if I just need to throw on a jacket or a blanket, then I'm fine. But if I need to take it off, I'm fine as well. Like it needs to be almost like all weather wear for the most part. Now, I'm not expecting this to be something that I could wear in Michigan in the winter, but on a flight, I just need to be able to be comfortable. It needs to be easy for me to be comfortable from a temperature perspective. So those are my ground rules for a travel uniform. A couple more baselines. It needs to look like I got dressed on purpose. Because sometimes when I see people travel, and I used to be this person as well, it literally looks like you rolled out of bed and showed up at the airport. Or you're gonna get off the plane and go to sleep. It literally looks like that. I've seen plenty of people look like that at the airport, and I can't even lie, I used to be one of those people as well. Or it looks like you're about to do yard work, like you just threw something on, right? And so for me, I wanna look like I am going somewhere. I got dressed on purpose and I left the house on purpose. Like my house didn't catch on fire and I just left with the clothes I had on. I want to look purposeful and intentional, especially because sometimes when I land in a place, I don't really have time to go check into my lodging or my hotel and change to go somewhere. Sometimes I land in a place and I got to hit the ground running. And so it needs to be an outfit that I could wear to something. And I don't mean like to a nice event or anything like that. I just mean, you know, I look presentable in a public place. So it needs to be something that is not too, I don't want to say not too casual, because that's not the word I want to use. I just need something that is appropriate to wear to a tour, or to wear to go shopping, or to wear to go get dinner or go get lunch or something like that. That's what I'm saying. And then the last piece, I guess the opposite of that, I don't want to be too dressed up. Like, I don't want to be so dressed up that I'm uncomfortable. Like, you're not going to catch me at the airport in heels. I'm not that girl. Shout out to those girls, because you look amazing click-clacking through the airport in your heels. It ain't me. It shan't be me. So my outfit needs to be something that looks good with some slip-in sneakers or some tennis shoes, because I'm likely going to wear tennis shoes or slip-in sneakers to the gym. To the gym? See? To the airport. All right, let's go try on some of these looks, and I'm going to tell you what I liked about them and what I didn't like about them. Let's go. All right, so this is my first one. I love this. I actually really love this dress. I get compliments every time I wear it. Let me adjust the camera because I don't think you can see all the way. I get compliments every single time I wear this dress. I think it's flattering to my body. But if I'm not careful, because I'm wearing a really good bra right now, so you can see the ladies are sitting up. But if I'm not careful, and the type of bra I fly in, because I don't like flying in an underwire bra, my boobs will sit a lot lower, and this dress can look slouchy really easily because of all of this billowy, right? And it can start to make me look kind of big. But let me tell you what I like about it and how I wear it. I usually wear it with my Chucks. I also have a pair of shell toe Adidas that I sometimes wear it with. This is usually the look. And the cool thing is, like, you know, I look like I can be going somewhere in this. Here's the loves. I love that it has these long sleeves that can go over my hands. I don't know why women, we love these hand covered sleeves so much. It's like a little blanket. It's like our security blanket. The other thing I love is that it actually has pockets. I actually love having pockets so I can easily slip my phone in my pocket or my, ID or anything like that, like just right in my pocket. I do like that it's long sleeve and it's not too hot, like it's not heavy fabric. It also meets the criteria of being loose, and it's not hard. It's not that soft, like it's just regular cotton material. So it's breathable. And one call out that I want to make for the ladies when you're flying, wearing a dress is actually super beneficial, because when you go to the bathroom on an airplane, you don't have to be scared of your dress touching the floor. One of the challenges I have with pants on flights is that if I go to the bathroom, I really have to be mindful of my pants touching the floor. And so this, I don't have that problem because I'm pulling it up to use the bathroom. So just calling that out. So this is one of my airport looks. I actually haven't worn this to the airport in a while. And now that I put this on, I'm like, why did I ever stop? Like I think it's cute. Anyway, so this is look one. And I guess I'll say what I did not like about it is that, like I said, depending on the type of bra I'm wearing, and I usually don't wear a bra with such good support like this one has when I'm flying, because who the hell wants to have on this kind of bra for hours upon hours upon hours on a plane? Anyway, it can look frumpy after a while. It can start to look frumpy if I'm not careful. So a few times I've worn it, I'm like, I feel like I look frumpy. And sometimes I put it on like today and I'm like, hey girl. So that is the thing I just basically didn't like about it. But this is not a bad choice. Now, about where to buy something like this, I actually purchased this at a market in South Africa. People are always asking me where I got this dress. I forgot to mention that I love the color. Like, the color looks so good on me. Look at that. Look at it. But I bought this in a market in Cape Town. But I'll see if I can find some similar looks on Amazon and link them in the description box. This is one of my... This is one of my favorite travel uniforms. But I haven't worn it in a while. I might have to bring it out of retirement. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so this is the next look. My next airport look. I actually wore this with some shell toe Adidas the last time I wore it, or when I wore it. But yeah, I don't like the Chucks with it. I also have this pair of black Brooks that works as well. I'm definitely a tennis shoes at the airport kind of girl. Sneakers or slip-ins. I need to be comfortable, child. Anyway, so let me tell you what I liked and didn't like about this. I actually wore this on my way to New Zealand. I got this on Amazon. I will put a link in the description box below. But here's what I liked. I like that I look like I have on an outfit. This is, you know, what the girlies would call kind of elevated loungewear, elevated casual. It's a good outfit to look like it's not so dressed up, but it's not so dressed down either. I love the bell sleeves. The bell sleeves give it a little bit of an elevated look and let you know, like, I got dressed on purpose. I got dressed on purpose. It takes the same amount of time to put on this as it takes to put on some leggings and a t-shirt, right? Plus my booty look good in it. You know, anyway. So I got this on Amazon. I want to say it was about $45 or $50 for the whole set. Here's what I like. I like that it, you know, it looks like I got dressed on purpose. I look like a woman going somewhere. Because of the casual look, you know, and it's a, you know, nice little matching set. It comes in multiple colors. I chose this color because I felt like it was slightly complementary to my suitcases. I probably could have chosen black or something, but I was trying to get away from wearing black. Anyway, I also have a green suitcase. So I have a suitcase that matches this. Oh, this is the one I took with me on that trip. So I think I took this one and I was like, oh, this looks good together. Yeah. I like that it looks put together. I like that the fabric is pretty soft. It's not too tight. Like, it's close fitting, but it's not tight. It's close without being tight. Okay, we gotta get that fixed. It's close without being tight. So it's form fitting, I should say, without being tight. I can leave the airport and go to lunch, to dinner, to a tour, or to do something and still feel like, you know, I look like I got dressed on purpose. I like the color as well. Let me tell you what I didn't like. At first, I really didn't like that it does not have pockets. There are no pockets. I don't even understand why they make pants without pockets at this point in my life. But more on the pockets thing later. I need to remember to call out something about pockets later. Anyway, I didn't like that it didn't have pockets. And this was a very long travel day when I wore this. I went from Tallahassee to Atlanta to, I feel like I went to Germany. No, not Germany, France. I think we flew through Paris. And then from Paris to New Zealand. I think that's right. Anyway, it was a very long travel day. It was about, I want to say 26 to 28 hours of travel. Not one flight, but, you know, between the time we left to the time we got where we were going, about a total of 28 hours. And when I landed, and this was my first time wearing it. When I landed, I had all these, you see all these, I don't know what you call it, but the fabric just got really, it got all these balls on it. These little, not lint balls, but basically the fabric was shredding. And it did this the first time I wore it. The very first time I wore it, the fabric had a lot of shredding. I know there's little things that you can use to like shave that off, but that's an indication of the quality of the fabric, right? Literally the first time I wore it, by the time I landed, it looked like I had been wearing it for a week. It looked like I'd had it for a while. And that was the first time I wore it. And so I've kept it because it's an easy outfit to just throw on and go run errands in. And so like, I don't hate the outfit for that reason. It's a low cost set. But for me, given the fact that the fabric wears so quickly, it's not appropriate for a long haul flight. Maybe a short flight, like, you know, a 1 or 2 hour flight, or just to run errands in. I will put a link to this in the description box, even though I'm not selling it very well. But if you get I don't know what it's called, but there's this little thing, I'll put that in the description box as well, that you can do that. You can rub on it and it will shave all of that extra stuff off. It will shave all of these little rolled balls and extra knits off of it so that you can keep it looking nice. But for this reason, it is no longer a travel uniform or a contender for a travel uniform for me, but it is a good outfit to just throw on and go to the grocery store or to go run errands. Like later, I'm gonna have to go return some packages and drop off some stuff, so I might wear this to do that. Let's try on the next one. Okay, next up is I decided to do a 3-piece set. Let me go get the other piece. I wore this to Cape Verde, which is a small island off the coast of Africa. I got this from Old Navy. I got my daughter and I matching sets. She got a black one. I got this color. I like the color. Again, complimentary to my suitcases. Complimentary to both of my suitcase sets. So like if I put this next to it, it works. It works for both of my suitcase sets. Booty check. The booty looks nice. The booty looks nice. And to go with them, I bought this New Balances with this leopard print detail. Cute. And it's, you know, pretty much the same color, right? We're in the color family. Let me put these bad boys on. They're dirty right now. Lord, I need to get my sneakers cleaned. And I really like this look because it was, you know, pretty sporty. And again, you know, loungewear that I could wear out. Not loungewear really, but like casual wear that I could wear out somewhere and feel like I still, you know, look like I got dressed on purpose. I also got this, it didn't come with this. These are 3 pieces that I bought separately at Old Navy. I got this from Old Navy. Let me throw this bad boy on, even though I'm hot as hell right now. Hold on, let's put this on. I really like this set. Now that I put it back on, I'm like, dang, I really did like this set. So I like this set for a lot of reasons. One, I look sporty, I look cool. I feel like I look sporty and cool. It's soft material. We've got these little finger holes that the girlies love. And I really did like that this came with 3 pieces. So when I got hot, I can take this off. I was going to a hot climate, so I could take the top off, the hoodie off when I got there, but I could wear it on the plane because it's always cold on the plane. I love that I have pockets here, and I also have one large pocket right here as well. So if I just need to throw my phone in my pocket, I can do that. That's what I liked about it. Like it looks, you know, it's a decent looking outfit. And it's something that I can easily wear to go on a quick tour or run to get lunch. And it's very comfortable for the most part. Now, let me tell you what I don't like about this. These finger holes suck. They're very annoying. Like just the amount of time I've had them on in recording this video, they are irritating me. So I'm taking them off. The other reason why I did not keep this as my travel uniform. Now I'm perfectly fine to wear this for a short flight, you know, hour-long flight or something like that. Couple of reasons. It's too tight. Like it is too close fitting to my body. I don't like that, especially for a long haul flight, especially for a long travel day. I just don't like that it is so tight to my body. It feels good. It's very soft. But it is honestly, it's too tight. And it's so tight that like I can't really use these pockets without it looking very bulky around here. And around here is where I don't want to look bulky. I want to look curvy, not bulky. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Anyway, I like the outfit, but it is not my travel uniform. I got this from Old Navy when they were going into their fall sale. So they were selling this. This was on sale. I do not think that it's available anymore. So I cannot link it in the description box, but I'll see if I can find something similar and put it in the description box. But I got this from Old Navy. Let's move on to the next thing because I'm hot in this. I'm burning up, burning up. I like burning up. I'm missing something. My little cardigan. Hey, this is another one of my travel uniforms. So after that whole fiasco with the previous thing being super tight, I was like, let me just go back to my loose dress days. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I just need a loose dress. And so I ordered this dress off Amazon. It's so simple. And one thing about me, I love a simple situation. I love to just have something simple. And this is straight up simple, just a simple long black dress. It has like side slits. Okay. And I got this cardigan from Target to go with it. So that way I can easily, you know, pop it on if I'm a little chilly. It's a pretty light cardigan. So this was another travel look. Sometimes I would wear it with the black Brooks because they match. I feel kind of weird about wearing sneakers with dresses, but anyway, sometimes I would wear it with these. A couple of times I wore it with a pair of sandals, but it's either these, New Balance, or a pair of sandals. So this actually worked pretty well. I wore this on both a short haul and a long haul flight. So I wore this on, well, I guess it wasn't really a short haul if it was over 5 hours. I flew to Sacramento. Well, actually I flew to Atlanta and then flew to Sacramento in September and wore this. And it's very comfortable. super comfortable. And the fabric is really light. The fabric is very soft. I also wore this on a 16-hour flight to Johannesburg, 16-hour flight. And so it was really important for me to have very loose fabric, and something very soft. And this is very breathable as well. Cause I'm gonna tell you something, sitting on a flight with your big thighs closed for 16 hours, baby, you need breathable fabric. You hear me? Breathable. I got this dress off Amazon. I can link it below, but it's super easy to just kind of throw on. And, you know, I definitely don't look dressed up, but I don't look too dressed down either. So I could easily go to lunch or to dinner or, you know, run errands when I land or go do a tour or something like that when I land. Switch up the shoes and boom, you look, you know, appropriate for dinner. Here's what I liked about this. Again, soft, simple, easy, flowy. Going to the bathroom, you literally just, I actually would sometimes just tie it up so that I make sure it doesn't hit the floor. The bathroom floors on airplanes are nasty as hell. So I would just tie it up to make sure it didn't hit the floor. So love it for that reason. Let me tell you what I didn't like about it. I didn't like that it's so simple. I think I just, like, I want to look better than this. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just, the outfit is just from an appearance standpoint, it's just too simple and too easy. It's, you know, it's almost borderline. I wouldn't say almost borderline frumpy. That's not the right phrasing to use, but it's like almost like a throwaway. It's almost like, you know, I look decent. I look fine, but I'm definitely not getting anyone's attention wearing this. And I am trying to meet my man in the airport in a lounge in 2025. Okay. And I don't think he's checking for Sharon, the school teacher. This is a Sharon, the school teacher look. And if you are a school teacher and if your name is Sharon, I mean you no disrespect at all. But I definitely do look like I am very excited to go and decorate my door for spring. That is the only reason why this is not my travel uniform. Otherwise, it checks all the boxes. It's got pockets, it's loose, it's soft, it's breathable. I can easily switch out to hot weather. So like once I landed in Cali, I had to take this bad boy off because it was good and hot in California. It works, it's easy. And I am going to put a link to the dress in the description box. I do not think the cardigan is available anymore. Well, maybe it is. I'll check Target's website to see. Or I will find something similar on Amazon if this is something that you want to grab. I think this is another easy thing to throw on if you're going to run errands. All right. So the next thing that I'm going to try on is what I have decided is my travel uniform. Actually, let me talk to you for a minute before I go try that on. Let's talk, shall we? I have been looking at this outfit for 2 years straight. For 2 years straight, I have been looking at this outfit online. I go visit it from time to time. The only reason I haven't bought it is because it's expensive. It's an expensive outfit. But when we tally up all the things that I just showed you, I spent more on all of these outfits than I spent on this one. So I bought 2 versions of this outfit. And I think one's gonna be a short haul flight and one's gonna be a long haul flight look. I'll show you the short haul flight look first. Yeah, this is it for me. This next outfit is it for me. And I'm so mad at myself for not buying it sooner. But when I add up all of the money that I spent on the things that I just showed you, I spent more than this outfit costs, actually. And so I now officially have a travel uniform for 2025. I'm so very excited and I can't wait to show you. And I should stop talking about it and just show you. Let me go get it. This is my new short haul uniform. Oh my God, I love this. I freaking love this so much. Oh, I hope you can see my feet. Let me see if I need to pull this down a little bit. Okay. I love this. I love this so much. I didn't plan on going back to pants. I thought I wanted to stick with skirts because, like I said, the whole bathroom situation. Here's what I do when I go to the bathroom on a plane. I pull my cuffs all the way up like this. That's all I do. So before I go to the bathroom, while I'm in my seat, I pull my cuffs up so that they don't touch the ground when I get into the bathroom stall. Little tip from me. Little pro tip from me to you. All right, so I just ordered these shoes from Dolce Vita to wear with them. A little animal print action. Since the outfit is so simple, I wanted to add in a little bit of pizzazz. So we got some zebra print detail and a little gold detail on the back. And these are slip-in sneakers, but I can tighten them as well because they have real shoelaces. I haven't worn them yet. I've worn the outfit. I actually flew back from Fort Lauderdale last week with this on. And no, I flew to Fort Lauderdale with this on. And it was fantastic. I got a lot of compliments. A lot of people asked me about the outfit. A lot of people wanted to touch it. It looks soft, and it is very soft, but I'm gonna get to that. Let's put these little shoes on. I really feel like you're not getting my youths with the shoes. With the shoes. You need to see it with the shoes. All right, so what I love about this outfit is it is hands down the softest material I have ever felt. It is incredibly soft, like inside and out. Like the outside is very soft, like I just kind of want to rub on it. But also the inside is super soft as well. Like look at the fabric. Like it feels like I have on like almost fleece fabric, but not as hot as fleece. And it's a nice temperature. Now, I have not worn it in a hot climate. Actually, no, it was chilly in Fort Lauderdale when I wore it. I haven't worn it in a hot climate yet, so I don't know how it plays when it's hot, but it is very comfortable in the airport and on a plane because it's like just warm enough. This, God, every time I touch it, I'm like, this is so soft. It is so ridiculously soft. I also love that I look put together, right? It is comfortable, it's loungy, it's a little bit sporty. But I also feel like because of the cut of it, because of the way it's cut, because it's wide leg pants, because it has this seam right here, because we got a V-neck going, because this, you know, like these details, like the cuff detail, I mean, it's not really a detail, but it's a nice cuff. Like just the cut of it even, it just, I feel like I look put together. And it has pockets, friends. It has pockets. The booty is giving also, you know. The booty's doing what the booty needs to do. And there's a pocket right here. There's no pocket on this side, which is kind of weird. And it has an elastic waist. Actually, you know what? It's false elastic. Like it looks elastic here, but it's not really elastic here. So but it's nice and stretchy. So like after I eat this airplane food, I still have room. It is soft, it's loose. It like checks all my boxes. It's soft, it's loose. It is comfortable. It is, you know, good for most climates, especially on the plane. I still look like I got dressed on purpose and I can go like on a tour or something like that with it. Now, one note about the pockets. I mentioned before that I was going to come back to this whole pockets conversation. I wore this and as I was walking through the airport, I found myself putting my phone in my pocket. And then I saw myself in the mirror and I was like, oh, I actually hate the way that looks. I actually really don't like the way it looks in very loose fabrics to have things in my pocket. That is something I just realized. And even as I'm standing here with my hand in my pocket, a lot of times like I will put my hand in my pocket and what happens is it drags down the fabric and it just starts to look weird and bulky in this area. And like, I just would rather look more clean and streamlined. Clean is on my style guide list for 2025. So I made a list of style words for how I want to look in 2025. And the word clean is on that list. Effortless is also on that list. And this fits the description of effortless as well. Like it's just a two-piece, easy to throw on. But I just feel like maybe I don't need pockets. Like once I saw that, I was like, so like, let me put something in my pocket. This is something I would absolutely put in my pocket on an airplane. So my inhaler and my AirPods. So that might go in my pocket. Look how that looks. Like I don't like the way that looks. I look like I'm happy to see you, you know? It's a little bit bulky. You might not be able to see it that well because of this mirror. I mean, it's because of the door, but I just, like that don't look good. So I am rethinking the whole pockets thing, which you'll see when we put on the long haul look. So this is the short haul look. And the reason why I am making this the short haul look is because of the color. On a long haul flight, and when I say long haul, like sometimes I'm on a flight that's 8 hours, 13 hours, 16 hours. Like I've taken a lot of very long flights. I wouldn't want to wear this because it's just too easy for it to get stained and dirty. On long haul flights, I tend to drink a lot more wine. They give you meals on long haul flights and stuff like that. And so it's just too easy to drop something on it and it end up looking dirty. This is from Spanx. This is Spanx's Air Essentials. And I'm not gonna lie, it is pricey, but it is worth it. This is going to be my travel uniform for sure. And At the end of this, I'm gonna tell you why I think it's important to have a travel uniform. But I'm so mad I didn't buy this 2 years ago. I just am really upset with myself, but I have it now. Let's go try on the last one, and it's my long haul uniform. Girl, you look good, okay? Let me pop my collar, because I look good, okay? Okay. I freaking love this outfit. You can't tell me nothing. I look good. I just look put together. I got so many compliments wearing this. I can't even tell you. I put it on while I was in Fort Lauderdale, my last day there, because I was traveling back. And I wore it to one of our rehearsals for the speaking engagement I was at. And literally everybody in the room was like, can I touch it? Oh my God, where'd you get that? Oh, that's so great. It looks really good. And it's really just a black shirt and some wide leg joggers, right? But it's well cut. It's hitting my hips right. You know what I'm saying? It's hitting that thing right. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me pull it together. I'm gonna get the shoes. Same shoes. We're just gonna add some visual interest because it's such a basic outfit. There we go. Hey girl. I mean, just imagine me. Just imagine me going through the airport looking like this. It has happened and I loved it. Okay. Let me tell you what I love about this. This is officially my long haul uniform. I actually have two tops. So I have this top, but I also have a zip hoodie as well. And I can throw that on too. But first, let me talk about why I like this so much. Very similar reasons. This fabric is slightly different than the other fabric. This one's much lighter. So that one is a little bit thicker. This one doesn't have that fleecy inside. It feels like neoprene. That's what it feels like. That's what I think it is. But it is very, very, it's like some of the softest material I've had. And I love that these are wide leg joggers. You've got this little jogger, what is it, tie? So you can like cinch the waist if you need to. And this is a tunic. So this top is a tunic, but I also have a zip hoodie to go with it. But I love the way the tunic looks. And things I love about it, it's close fitting, but not tight. Like it's actually, it's decently form fitting. Like you can see that I have curves, right? But it's not so tight and restrictive. And I feel like I look put together. I could go to dinner. I actually end up going on stage with this. I just put a suit jacket on, tucked in my jogger ties, and it looks like slacks and a shirt just that fast. And I just put on a jacket with it. So yeah, I love that it looks put together. It's very, very soft. It's very light. Again, I was wearing this in Fort Lauderdale. It warmed up my last day. And so I wasn't so hot in this. What I might do when I fly is put on a tank top under it, just in case I feel like I need to take the top off and get cooler because, I'm in perimenopause. I can easily have a hot flash at any time. So I just need to be prepared to layer down as well. And so really love this. Now, this does not have pockets. This is from Spanx as well. This is one of their Air Essentials line. The pants that I had on before are called pants on their site, and these are called joggers. So these are their wide leg joggers. This is the set that I've actually been visiting for over a year, for almost 2 years. And I finally pulled the trigger on it, and baby, I am so very glad. I love this. I love this. Now, it doesn't have pockets, but I have a saw for that. I actually have 2 of these little slings from Dagny Dover. I actually love this. I have a black one and I just got this color as well because I was like, well, let me not wear black on black. Let me wear another color. So this is just a small sling. I always take my black one to the airport because I can easily put my phone right here in the back of it. But it also has like a little bit of a wallet inside where I can put my card. So I can put my ID in here, a credit card, and my passport in here. And this is what I usually use in the airport. I usually use my black one, but I just got this color. And I can easily wrap it around here like so if I want to, or I can wear it crossbody as well. And what I love about wearing this thing is they don't treat it like a personal item when I go on the plane, and I can easily tuck it under here if I need to, so that nobody even notices it, so that I don't get treated like, oh, that's a personal item. Because if you wear fanny packs, they will treat them like personal items, and you can only have two personal items carried on. So your carry-on and then your bag. I also carry this neoprene duffel from Dagny Dover as well. So this is another Dagny Dover bag. So I usually have, like, this is my typical situation. My Dagny Dover bag, this, and then I usually have this on, the black one on as a fanny pack. And even if they do say I can just easily slip it in here, but usually they don't stop me for this. Anyway, so this makes up for the not having pockets. Like, I just realized I don't need pockets and I can just wear this instead. But God, I love the way this looks. And then if I throw on, if it's really chilly and I just want to throw on my leather jacket to go with it, you know, like, come on, man. I just look so put together. I just feel like I look so put together with this on. All that to say, this is my official travel uniform. Oh, I didn't try on the other shirt. I will try on that other shirt for you guys. And then we'll wrap this on up. All right, so this is the other top that goes with it as well. So if you like more of a sporty look, this is a different option. And it does not have the finger holes, but it has like this little slit where the thumb is. And so you can still pull it down and kind of wear it over your hands as well. And so love this. Love this. I will drop a link to it in the description box. This is Spanx and is part of their Air Essentials line. They have a whole line that is dedicated solely to the travel space, giving the girlies travel uniforms. Now, I will say one tip from a traveler. They have a couple of Air Essential rompers, one-piece jumpers that are really cute. They're very, very cute. But I'm gonna just tell you that for me, it's a no to wear a jumper at the airport, because if I've got to use the bathroom either at the airport or on the plane, I basically got to get naked. So no, hell no. Okay, that pretty much concludes my search for my perfect travel uniform. I'm so glad I found the travel uniform of my dreams. I friggin' love this. And it's just in time because I'm actually headed to Atlanta next week. So I'm gonna wear the light colored one on my flight to Atlanta. It's only like a 40-minute flight, but then I am flying to Vietnam the week after. So I'm going to wear the black one on my flight to Vietnam. I think we have a stopover. We have an overnight layover in South Korea. So a few tips or a few things I want to call out about travel uniforms. For me, I love having a travel uniform because I don't want to have to think about what I'm wearing to the airport. You already spend enough time thinking about what you're going to wear when you get to the location. I don't want to have to think about what I'm wearing to the airport. I want to be effortless. I want this to be easy. I want to just know this is what I'm always going to wear to the airport. This is my airport uniform. And now I have two of them. Well, three if I consider the fact that I have two tops for this look. But I want this to be easy, but I want to easily look put together. And so having a travel uniform is a great idea. It reduces decision fatigue. You don't have to think about what you're going to do. You already know what you're going to do. The second thing I call out is that it kind of reduces the amount of things I need to pack, because I used to think about, well, what am I going to wear to the airport on the way there? And what am I going to wear on the way back? I don't do that anymore. I'm pretty much going to wear the same thing. If I'm at a hotel, I can get it cleaned by the hotel staff. Or if I'm staying somewhere that has laundry, I can go ahead and wash it. So I already know I'm wearing the same thing on the way there and on the way back. That reduces the amount of things that I need to pack and makes it so much easier. All that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if this kind of content is helpful for you. I'm going to be traveling a lot this year and probably sharing a lot more about my travels. But I wanted to start out with kind of one of the things that is important to me before I even leave, which is having a good travel uniform. Let me know in the comments which one you liked, because maybe the travel uniform I selected is not the travel uniform for you. Maybe one of the other outfits works better for you. The links to everything is in the description box. I will try to actually add them to the products if they're available in the YouTube product shop. Just note, if you purchase that, I get a little commission. I get like a little thank you bonus for it, but it does not cost you anything extra. In the meantime, go ahead and hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I gotta go. I gotta pack.